Bula guys, and a special Bula Vinaka to a special friend I've made through Pacific Style, Suli, who is actually the reason I did this video, because we have similar hair and she was curious as to how I was styling my hair. So you can probably see in the title, this is a video showing you how I actually style my naturally curly hair. And I've been meaning to do this video for a while now because people have been asking. And I don't know, it's just a complicated thing to sort of film, you know, because you're doing your hair and then you have to hold the camera. But I finally got myself a cameraman. Actually, my husband volunteered to film it. So that's why I'm able to make the video. So basically, I did my hair yesterday, so filmed everything yesterday in the whole process, and so this is how it looks done. Okay, so this is how I styled it. So I don't know about the rest of you curly girls out there, but I know like the main styling technique or something that they have for curly hair is a lot of it is wash and go, you know, so how you wash your hair and then you style it for the day. Okay, it just doesn't work for me because I have, I don't know how to describe my hair. My hair's on the thick side, not the whole thing, but like the strands itself are rather thick, and it takes ages for my hair to dry. And I have found that to get the best result from in styling my hair, I need to air dry my hair, and there is absolutely no way I can air dry my hair in the morning and be ready to leave the house. It's just not going to happen. Even when I use like a blow dryer with the diffuser, it takes ages for my hair to dry. And so the whole wash and go thing, it doesn't work for me. I would love it to work, but it just doesn't work because it just takes ages for my hair to dry. So I have like, this is my way that I've sort of developed or come up with to style my hair. And so I actually style my hair overnight. So a lot of you are probably thinking like, what the, yeah, anyway. But yeah, I actually, what I do is the main like styling process of applying the products and everything, I do the day before, and then I air dry it, and then it's ready for the next day. Okay, I know it's hard to explain, but you'll see in the video when I show you guys what I did. Basically, after I've washed it and applied the products, then I go and do whatever it is I'm doing so my hair air dries, and then I go to sleep and I wake up and it comes out looking like this, as you'll see in the video. I'm sorry about the lighting. I had to you know, film it as I was doing it, and I filmed it exactly, you know, the same time I do it every time I style my hair. So sort of like in the evening. So I was in the bathroom and I had like, you know, the artificial lights. It's not so, not the best light, but I hope you can see what it is that I did. And for this video I normally use a lot of products from the naturallycurly.com, but for this video I went with the Samy products, the Samy curl cream and the Samy mousse, because I feel that Samy is the more easily available hair product for everyone, because not everyone can order their products from the States, because the naturallycurly.com is in the US, which is where I order my products from. But I get it that not everyone can do that, and I believe here in Switzerland Samy is available here, and Suli, for you, I'm pretty sure it's available in France as well. So that's kind of why I went with Samy, so you guys can have actually use the product I used and hopefully get the same results. Okay, so I'll be quiet now, and we'll go to the video now so you guys can see how I did the whole process. Hey guys, hey Suli. I just wanted to show you guys my hair sort of at the end of the week. Now I'm sort of due for a wash and style and everything, so I wanted to show you guys my hair before I hopped into the shower. And so you know what it looks like when it's suffered the effects of the week. So there you go. I don't know, you can see my hair is sort of, I don't know, it doesn't go really curly, it's sort of wavy, and yeah, it goes towards more straight, I don't know. And then towards the bottom is where the curls are. Okay, so everything's matted and fuzzy now because it's been a couple of days since I washed it, and so it's got, you know, product overload. It needs to be detangled because there are all the extra hairs and stuff tangled up in there. So yeah, that's the top of it. And let me go down. Okay, that's the bottom of it. Okay, so the curls are pretty lifeless now because they've been this way for a couple of days now. Okay, I hope you can sort of get the idea, especially my baby hairs there, they're all fuzzed out, you know, they're all lost their curl units and curl formation. So that is what my hair looks like when it is due for a wash and style. Okay guys, so I have just rinsed out the conditioner in my hair, and I just wanted to show you how wet my hair is. See how it's dripping? I've squeezed out some of the excess moisture, but I want it to be this wet before I apply the product. So now I'm going to go and section my hair, and when I come back I'll be applying the products. Okay guys, now I look pretty funny right now, but this is how I section my hair. I'm going to turn around so you can see the back. So I have two different hair types on my head. So that is why at the back here I have to section it into two different sections, because the texture of my hair here is a little bit different from the texture of my hair here, and it's the thickest part of my hair, so I have to separate into smaller sections to be sure I get the product into the entire, to reach all the hair over there. Okay, and I've separated the front part of my hair because this is how I style my hair. I always have the part there. So separate the way you style your hair. Okay, and now we're going to get into the actual application of the product. Okay, so this is the thickest part of my hair. The hair here, the texture needs a lot more moisture and a lot more product. Okay, so that spray bottle, because this part usually dries up faster, just from the whole, when I separate my hair it already gets a little bit dry, so I just spray it with some water just to get it more wet. Then I'm taking that Samy, the cream bit, and I'll just show you guys. Okay, so that's what the product looks like. Okay. Okay, so you make sure to coat all the hair from root to tip. Okay, go under it as well. And then you can kind of gauge it just by feeling it in your hand. You can feel if the product has saturated your hair or if you will need some more. I'm going to go for a little bit more because, as I said, this is the driest part of my hair. So a little bit more product. Okay, so now I feel I've got enough product in there. I've got all these nasty bits of hair. So now I am going to apply the mousse. So I've got a little bit of that mousse there. Okay, and I'm gonna apply it. So the cream was moisturizing the hair, and now the mousse is going to style the hair. So it will help to seal the cream in and then style the hair. Okay, so what I do is when I feel like I've applied enough, I'll then bun the hair again. Just so I can keep it out of the way so I can work on the rest of the hair. So that's the reason I put it back up into a bun. Okay, so now I'll work on the next section of hair. I'm done like all the products in my hair, and I'm going to unravel all the twists. So I shake them out a bit, but like don't be rough and like, you know, rake your fingers through your hair. I just shake out the hair so they're not in those huge twists, but they're still in their little curl unit. Okay, so I gather all the hair together and then twist the whole thing. Just so I'm smoothing it out with all the products. And then you can go take some more mousse and then just go over the whole canopy of your hair. I like to concentrate on the ends because usually with curly hair that can be one of the first places where the curls start to unravel or frizz up. Yeah, and then at this point I will squeeze out the, you can see it's dripping, so I can squeeze out the excess hair from the, excess water, sorry, from the entire hair. Okay, so that's it. It's done. I've applied the product to my hair, and now I just go and do whatever I want to do and let it air dry. And then I will show you guys after when it's all dried out. Okay guys, so it's been a couple of hours now and my hair is dry finally. That's how long it takes to dry my hair. And I had to use a blow dryer with a diffuser afterwards to like hurry the process. But I would recommend to air dry the whole thing if you can, and if you're going to blow dry it, then air dry it first and then use the blow dryer to finish off the process later. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. We'll turn around. Okay, so it's all dry, and if you can see, well, hold it up. Look, no, is that? Look at that. Do you see how it's a bit hard and a bit stiff? Okay, so that's not normally what I like for my hair, but with this routine it needs to be this way for it to work out the way I want it to, in order to get defined curls that stay defined throughout the day. I need to have it like this before I go to sleep, so like dried to this state. Okay, so I don't go to sleep with it out like this. I use a ribbon. Why a ribbon is because it's satin and smooth, so my hair won't get caught in it, you know, like the strands and stuff. It'll just tie up my hair without catching it. Yeah. So and also, you know, it's like that, so I can just wrap it around my hair instead of using a hair tie. It'll disturb the whole curl setting thingy if I were to pull all the hair through a hair tie. So I just basically pull all my hair, so I just tie it back like that. It's probably gonna look funny, but yeah. So I just secure it back like that so I can sleep. So it's all gathered back there, and then I can sleep. Okay. Hey guys, okay, it's the next day. Today's Saturday, so that means I was styling it on Friday. And so my hair's still tied from when I had it tied from last night, and I haven't done anything to it. And I've put on my face and I'm ready to go out, and I'll just untie it now so I can show you guys how it now looks. So take off the ribbon and shake it out, and so that's what it looks like after I've tossed and turned. So I don't know if you guys have read the Curly Gold book by Lorraine Massey, I think it's called, and she talks about how when you style your hair and then you let it air dry, and then you have, if you use gel, sometimes you can have like a gel cast, okay, like your hair is in this sort of hold, and then you're supposed to scrunch your hair to get that cast off, and then the curls become more natural and fluffy and full and etc, etc. But so how I've done it is, because I've styled it overnight, and all that tossing and turning you do when you sleep, so that was actually doing the scrunching for me. Okay, so so as I showed you guys before I went to bed, it was like hard and stiff, like my hair, like I mean, it was a little bit flexible, but it was really in a strong hold, right? And so now that, like, with all that tossing and turning, that has broken that cast that my hair was in. So I still have it like defined and in these curl units, you know, all these different curls, but they haven't, it's not stiff and hard, you know, I've got movement. I can shake my hair, I've got movement. I didn't have movement last night, okay? And had I not gone to bed with it in that sort of hold or cast, I would have had, you know, there would be no definition. The curls would be, you know, more free, fuzzed out, you know, and probably would be frizzing a bit, you know, would lose all its definition. But because it was in that hold when I went to bed, I can wake up with it in these curl units. and the curls are defined. So if I turn around, okay, you see all the way. So what I just do now is, if there are certain areas that I feel like I could soften a bit more, then I just would scrunch it just to break that, whatever's left of that hold, okay? But I don't like to do that to the top because I actually like the top like controlled instead of huge and voluminous. But if you like your hair with more volume, then you just put your hands to the root of your hair and like move your hands like that, so that you give it like a bit of volume. So what I'm doing now, I'm just scrunching out what I feel might be, you know, that I could still loosen a bit. And then I take my pomade. I like this one from the Tiare pomade. Who is it from? It's Wild Woozle. So I take just a bit onto my hand. I love the Tiara smell, and then it gives like a natural soft hold. So I've just emulsified it, and then I will just go over my hair with it. So what this does is it will calm down a bit of the hair that has like frizzed up a bit, but I don't mind. Like, I like a little bit of halo going on around my head. I don't like everything like stiff and perfect. So that's gonna help smooth it down and give it some shine, but it won't look greasy. Okay, that's what I love about that product. So now it's just about arranging your hair the way you want, fluffing it out into the style, and then when you're happy, you're ready to head out the door. So I'm gonna go into the mirror and then just smooth out my hair and maybe fluff out some parts that I want fluffed out, and then I'll be done. Okay guys, so I've gone to the mirror and moved my hair around, fluffed up certain edges. I flipped my hair upside down just to get a bit of lift at the root, and this is the style I'm happy with, and I'm gonna go out like this. Turn around so I can show you the back. Okay, so that's it, and I'll come back later to actually film the intro, so you guys can see what the hair is like after I've been out and about in town for a couple of hours. Okay guys, so that was it. I hope the video isn't too long, but this is a special one because, you know, there is absolutely no way I can really properly write down how it is I do my hair, so I thought the best way would be to do it via video. So I tried to include the whole thing in there for those of you that want to sort of follow that technique, okay? So as I told you guys in the video, I went off to town, you know, after I got up, fluffed out my hair, I went to town. I was in town all day shopping, but so I wanted to show you guys how my hair looked after, you know, the whole day in town. So that's what it looks like after being in town. As you can see, I still have those curl units. If you don't know what curl unit is, or if you guys have any questions at all about anything I've said, or you know, have no idea what it is I'm talking about, just write it below and I promise I will explain everything. So you know, my hair is still in these curl units. I feel the curls are defined, and you know, all the way right to the ends. So I'll probably turn around. I hope I can turn around so you guys can see how it is at the back. Yeah. So yeah, what else can I show you guys? I think that's it. So yeah, this is the result, and this is gonna last me probably 4 days, and then before I have to do the whole process again. And then usually if by the 4th day or something my hair is, you know, starting to get frizzy, or the curls are starting to look rather lifeless, you know, the bounce has gone off them because the product weighs it down, then I will just put my hair up in different styles just to keep it going until the next wash styling thing. Okay, but as you saw in the video, it is a long process for me, but it is the only process that I have found to have worked for me, because like I said, there is absolutely no way my hair is going to naturally air dry in the morning when I get up. I would have to like get up at 4 a.m. or something in order to be out of the house at 10, 9, and I'm just not going to do that. And this has worked for me to style it overnight. Okay, what other products have I done this technique with? I've done it with the kinky curly stuff. For those of you in the US, you probably know. I've done it with the Curlisto stuff, yeah, and because that's mainly the products I use, and the Samy products. Samy actually works well for me. What else can I say? To maintain it, I usually just put my hair back in. I just tie it back with that ribbon I showed you guys when I sleep, so my hair doesn't go everywhere and get caught and stuff, and it actually helps preserve the curls. And then at night I just smooth it down with a bit of shea butter, but that works for me. Use whatever works for you. Coconut oil, olive oil, whatever works for you. Shea butter really works on my hair. And then I will just smooth it down at night and then go to sleep. So if you guys have any questions, if there's anything I may have missed out, especially you, Suli, just let me know, either via email or just let me know below, and I promise to answer all your questions and any other curly hair questions. Actually, I actually cut my own hair, trim it actually, because I have had really unhappy experiences with hairdressers. So yeah, I just stopped at one point. I just stopped and that's it. I'm doing it myself. So I do recommend the Curly Girl Handbook, I think it's called. The second one. There was the first one, and it's by Lorraine Massey. It gives you a lot of tips on how to look after your naturally curly hair. That was sort of what got me started on the whole thing. Was naturallycurly.com, and then all those techniques, and then that's how I developed mine, like what works for me. But yeah, basically this is what my hair looks like after that whole process that I did. And every other technique I've gotten more volume, and big hair. And there's nothing wrong with big hair, but I already have naturally big hair because I have curly hair, so I don't need to make it even bigger, So I found this way gives me a good balance between still having that volume in my hair, but having like defined curls and smooth shiny curls actually. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I really hope this video was helpful to you, Suli, and to the rest of you naturally curly haired girls out there. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, and enjoy your week, mother guys.